Hello, YouTube. Dwarf Fortress? Yeah? Good. Good. Excellent news. Okay, let's unpause the game. I want that switch to be pulled pretty quickly. Sorry, YouTube, I've got biscuits in my mouth. Well, I had biscuits in my mouth. I now have the remains of biscuits coated around my teeth. Well, I mean, maybe he hadn't started yet. Technically, you can say finished. That's a good point. To be fair, I do watch stuff. I have a shower, I put my phone on the side outside the shower, and I either listen to or watch stuff. I know, it's not sensible. It's a good way to fuck your phone up, but hey-ho. It's the way it goes sometimes. Pictures. Oh, brain. No. I think that might breach the Twitch terms of service if I even suggest I'm willing to engage in sending you pictures, which, I hasten to add, I don't think would be sensible even outside the rules of Twitch. You can just imagine. It'd be great. Just imagine it. It'll do you far more for you. You'll love it. Or maybe not. You don't have to imagine it. I'm not saying you must imagine it. That would be very bold of me. Very rude, in fact. How dare I demand such awful things? Okay, this isn't looking too bad. We've got 6s and 7s in the water room. It's filling up a bit. We're going to need to create a lot more space on this surface area. However, oh, gone too far. This area here, we're going to have to dig out a bit larger because the spire below... Oh, actually, the spire below does sort of move downwards. So if we're not too worried about not being able to get all of this stuff up here, then it might make sense to just start... Yeah. Okay. Let's dig out this area here. Oh, wait, no, we can't. It's got magma on the other side. Awkward. So we need to fill this floor up and channel out a bit further. Now, that is a lot of water required. We have a lot of water. It's not so much getting the area full of water. It's more about getting that water out of there after the fact. Also, I want to close off some of this area so it doesn't all have to fill up with water before it starts to... Like, we want it to be as a nice little drying out zone rather than needing to fill up to get this area to fill up. Difficult decisions. Let's dig out a little bit around here. Fuck it. It should be fine. It should be absolutely fine. Dig out these bits here. That should be good. All very exciting stuff. Let's have a little look at chat. I'd just like to point out that I didn't add the apostrophe. I didn't add the apostrophe to photos. That was AutoCarrot. Oh, I see. Where's the photos? Boom, boom, boom. She joined Scoundrel's Discord. It has photos of Dave Velociraptor's bath. That's true. Dave's bath is very nice. Kel saw it. She's deeply jealous. She wants your bath, so watch out. Watch out. If it's gone missing in the night, you'll know what's happened. Difficult, lemon difficult. Interesting. I'm not quite sure of the provenance of that one. What was lemon originally? Anyway, where were we? Are they doing the mining? Are they down here doing this? Not yet. They're not really doing the mining I would like. You know what? Let's head up to the top. Oh wait, did we even rescue that guy who was in there? Oh, we didn't, did we? We let Rith drown. Shit, we're going to need a memorial for him. Let's go up to the surface. Oops. Build... Alt S, have we got us? No, we won't have made the slab yet, will we? Let me just check if Rith is dead. Let me just have a quick look on my therapist over here. 52, 22, 2. 51, he's definitely dead. Poor old Rith. What an idiot. What an idiot. I've killed one of my fighty boys. One of my good ones too. Not some chod, not some battle line doomed boy. It was an actual good fighter. Goodish. He'd killed a few people. Here we go. Add Alt S. Thunderous Fart. That wasn't his name. Where's Rith gone then? Don't tell me we pre-memorialised him. Did everybody who joined the military get a memorial slab prior to their death? I'm pretty sure you can't. Can we search this list? We can't, can we? Oh my god. Why does it not remove people who've been memorialised or buried? We don't need them here. Let's see if we can find Rith in here. Q-R-I-T-H. Rith the Mason, there he is. Who's died? If he hasn't died... Oh my god, he's gone out into the cavern and he's fighting the Forgotten Beast. He is dead. Well. I mean, he technically hadn't died when I said he hadn't died, but he is definitely dead now. Poor old Rith. So that's another person dead in the fortress. We're down to 50 adults, 22 children, and 2 vulnerable babies. Are we going to find that one of our unhappy dwarves was killed? No, we've still got 2 miserable bastards down here. Look. Dear oh dear. Oh well, that's interesting. So, Rith died down there, but who was the other person? I'm just going to check to see if the squad still has 10... Oh, we won't have 10. See if it still has 9 people in. It does. So we've lost a mystery dwarf. Interesting. Oh, yes, in the loop. Very good. Very good. difficult, lemon, difficult. I do love that series. I never actually saw the early ones in the thick of it. I only saw the last couple, I think. Should check it out. So, let's stop staring at this corpse. That's not important. Let's go and do the memorial thing. Make sure we've got a nice memorial slab engraved for him. Add Alt-S. So is he in there now? No, I don't want a bloody thunderous fart memorial slab. Good God. Add a new task. He's not there, is he? Normally the people who just died are at the top of the list. Or are they? These people down here don't seem to have either an engraved slab or a memorial. What's that all about? Surely we can't have that many people banging around without fucking appropriate memorialisation. That doesn't make sense. Okay, we've got a few. Okay, we better watch out. There's going to be ghosts abound pretty soon. It's going to be a problem. Oh, let's hope it wasn't actually. Let's hope it's so. Let's see if your children are all still alive. Can you remember all of their names? Are you sure? Let's find Sal first. So you, Q. There she is. What was it again? R for relationships. View unit. R for relationships. Here we go. Eldest son, eldest daughter. Second eldest daughter, youngest son. I think that's all of your children. Potato salad cream, lettuce pray, thank God they're still alive, literally, Cole Salor, and baby Salsa. Yeah, I think we're all good. I think we're all good. You've got a lot of passing acquaintances now. Your friendship circle is expanding. Well, your acquaintanceship circle is expanding. It's good. I like it. Hope that's not a euphemism. Let's see if any of those slabs have been engraved yet. Build Alt-S. I'd like to place a memorial slab right here, please. Let's press X to see if we've got any. Okay. We'll come back and deal with them later on. Let's go and think more about the adamantine, because that's the big question on everybody's minds, isn't it? What is going to be done about the adamantine situation? You going to dig everybody out? You going to make sure that all that magma gets turned into obsidian? That's a lovely dream, isn't it? It's a positive dream. Happy dreams. Maybe we should wall off around this pit here and attempt just to get a large area here that's doused in a column all the way down. That might make more sense. I had 5 and 1 was called Let Us Pray. Oh, Sal, you forget your children. That's terrible motherhood. Motherhood? Mothership? Mothering? It's terrible, regardless. Oh dear. Let's have a little... We are back, Rolf. Sorry. Did I come back too soon? I didn't mean to. Did I even let the ads all play out? That was probably a mistake. So this room's all full. It looks like the water column is all full to a fairly high degree here. Oh, hang on. Doesn't even make it to the baffle. Although that is a very damp baffle. Cool. Okay. So we have water to deal with. We just want our miners to come down and expand the area. Maybe I should start thinking about textiles while this is waiting to happen. Let's do that. Let's go up to the textile zone. See if we can get ourselves a nice little set of clothing made up for our dwarves. Now we've got our bag stockpile here. We have our leather armour stockpile here, which is not particularly useful anymore. We don't really want that leather armour, but hey ho. Let's start thinking about making clothes out of stuff. Now what kind of cloth do we have available? What's our most easily replenished form? I'm guessing it's the one we have the most of. Cave spider silk, not going to be too easy to get hold of because we can't get down to the caverns to harvest silk. Sheep wool cloth, however, maybe we can do that. I think we have some sheep. Llama wool, alpaca wool, cave spider silk cloth, again, awkward. Rope reed cloth, pigtail cloth. I think pigtail is probably going to be our most replenishable amount. So if we don't specify cloth, that might make things easier even, putting in the orders for stuff. So, let's put some stockpiles down first. I'm going to go for G finished goods. Okay, bear with me. We're going to start at the bottom here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to make a 10 long thing here. Click on it. Go up the settings, take a look in finished goods and say forbid all. Let's forbid them all and see if... Okay, so first thing we're putting in here is legwear. So we don't want any stone or clay legwear. We don't want any metal legwear. Definitely don't want any gems, but maybe we want some of these. I'm going to forbid other materials and I'm going to say yes please to plant cloth. I'm going to say yes please to... Do we want leather trousers? I don't think we do want leather clothes in here. Silk will be fine. Yarn, also fine. Is that it? Yarn, silk and cloth. Plant cloth. Seems good to me. So, with that stockpile now created, we go over to our clothes workshop. And instead of just having it constructing cloth bags willy-nilly, we add... what we have to specify cloth, silk or yarn. Not through the manager though, but how do we keep a stockpile through the manager like I do through the other method? Anyone got any idea? Nighty night, Dave. You sleep. You feel sleep. You feel sleep, you just drift off to sleep. It'll be fine. That was the age when people sang about those kind of things, Rolf. I like a bit of 16 Tons sung by the... what was the name of it? Some famous Ivy League university choir. And there's a guy in like a sports shirt singing 16 Tons. Great video. Great video. It does have a certain something about asbestos. It does feel like asbestos, doesn't it? In a certain way, due to its fibrous nature. But I'm guessing it's some kind of metal. It's supposed to be a metal, right? You can get a cream for damp baffles, so that's good. But does it dampen the baffle, or does it dry the baffle? That's the question. That's the question. Question? Asbestos armour. What's his name? Is it Alexander the Great? He had an asbestos cloak, didn't he? And to clean it, he just chucked it in the fire after a battle. Apparently. Might not have been him. Might have been someone else. Ralph wants compensation for their dwarf. Oh, well, you could have another dwarf. How does that do? How does that do for you? Is that good? Let's have a look. Is there a Ralph in here? You've almost certainly got enough points to request one through the official channels. Don't see you here, though. It looks like you have popped your clogs. Previous dwarves have passed on. Disaster. Mind you, that's sort by squad, not by Has nickname. Let's have a quick check. I'm in Dwarf Therapist, by the way. Has nickname. Is there a Ralph in here? QR? No, the only R dwarf is Ravelin 3. Poor old Ravelin 3. Successor to Ravelin 2 and 1. Oh, can't count backwards from 3. Asbestos was considered to be a type of metal. Oh, okay. Well, you don't technically die of... oh, I see. Once he dies of asbestos poisoning, you don't technically die of poisoning from asbestos. You die of asbestosis. My granddad had asbestosis. Lots of little tiny fibres get stuck in your lungs and sort of like reduce the effectiveness of your alveoli. It's not a nice way to go. Not a nice way to go. Ah, yes. Okay, you're Defecatius. Okay, so you are in there. You are in there. I see you. I see you. Still alive. Still alive. Mesothelioma. Oh, yes, that's another asbestos-based thing. Yeah. Your lungs form scar tissue over the asbestos fibres. Horrible.
Emphysema and asbestosis.
Oh, it's a cancer caused by asbestos. Not fun stuff. I mean, technically it's fairly inert in its solid state, but it's when it starts to get broken up and, you know, things come off it that it's a problem, which is kind of hard to prevent. You know, we had an asbestos roof out back, actually, when I moved in. That's gone. On a little shed. I think the thick-haired dwarfs having their noses were able to filter impurities that would harm us tender humans. Oh, that makes sense, bro. That does make sense. That does make sense. There'll be nice little like asbestos filters, so it doesn't matter that they make their armour out of asbestos. Then again, it's supposed to be super hard and very lightweight. And although asbestos is fairly lightweight, I wouldn't describe it as super hard. In fact, fairly naff, I would say. Am I... Let's have a look in the manager and see if I can put some cloth leggings on the go. Shell leggings, bone leggings, leather leggings. It's just leg wear, isn't it? Not leggings. Leg W? No. Can I make trousers? Does that work? You can make adamantine trousers, cloth trousers, silk trousers, yarn trousers and leather trousers. Why must I specify? I just want plain old trousers. That's all I want to make. Oh, thank you very much, Rando. Much appreciated. How lovely of you. Unnecessary, but very much appreciated. Thank you. I'd lick it and find out, but I don't know if I'd be tasting the asbestos or the cat hair, says Dave. Interesting. Thousands of products had asbestos in them. They did. So many. I mean, it's useful stuff if you don't know it's killing you or dangerous to you. We had little asbestos mats in school. They still use asbestos for some stuff, but it's just generally not used in buildings and stuff. You know, in more controlled environments, it's used for some things. Not too much, Righteous Boner. Not too much, don't you worry. Well, I mean, spectacular for sure, Ralph. Spectacular. I mean, I don't know what I want to happen to me. Something exciting. Something fun. You know, let's go with a fun way, maybe. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? Having a fun death. Can't imagine many ways that happens, but, you know, maybe. Let's dream. Let's dare to dream. Dare to hope. Brake pads for cars still have it. Very true. Yes, you have to be careful with the dust coming off those, for sure. An overdose of a party drug. That makes sense. That would probably be more fun. But then again, maybe not. Depends how that unfolds. Sounds good until you look at the details. And then maybe not so much. Let's have a little look at the workshops and just put in 3 orders then. Add cloth order, fine. Not dresses, not shirts, not coats, not vests, not cloaks. Trousers, cloth trousers, Alt W. Yes, I would like to keep how many of these in stock at any one time? Trousers of any material. That's going to put my adamantine at risk though. Not if I force it to use a particular stockpile though. Okay, let's pause the game briefly, or not pause the game, just go over to the workshop. There we go. And we'll go to the workshop profile and we say work orders. How do we force it to take from a particular one? We don't, do we? make the other one give to it, don't we? So this cloth stockpile, we say give to a workshop. And we say give to this one. And then we also say, and then we also say G to the. There we go. So the clothes can be made there. We're making trousers of any material that comes from this stockpile. I believe that that is the order I have given. I believe so. So next we make another finished goods stockpile. We come over here. God, that took a while, didn't it? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. We come into here, and instead of trousers in this one, we say, what do we got? Not leg wear, not totems, figurines, handwear. Let's start making gloves. So, good. We go to this workshop, presumably, because we've got more than one, and I will say just for now we'll make it out of cloth. Why not? And I would like gloves. Gloves. What's that? Plus. There we go. Repeat. Alt W. Shift A. Any material. Bosh. Lovely. It can only take from the cloth stockpile. Should be fine. Yes? Question mark. Is this correct? Yeah, I hope it is. P. Let's make another finished goods stockpile. I think you can see where this is going. That's not 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. What are you doing, scoundrel? You're losing your mind? Suddenly unable to count? Dear oh dear. So, for beard, we've done our legwear and we've done our gloves. Let's go to headwear. Okay, so we're making hoods for everybody? Sure. Everybody gets a hood. Whatever. Okay, we're going to here and we'll make hoods. And yeah, cloth for now. Hood. There we go. Don't keep using the arrow keys, scoundrel. That's not how it works in this game. Alt W. There we go. Shift A. Any material. Bonk. Good. Nice. Lovely. Lovely hoods. Let's make some more stockpile. EG. Down to here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bang. And then we click on it. Get some settings for it. Come down here. We want to forbid everything except footwear. There we go. And we will make shoes. Although maybe we'll make those out of leather instead of cloth. Let's not make shoes. Let's make leather shoes somewhere else. We'll just make cloth shoes. We'll see how they work out. They can stuff them with straw or something. Other materials, we don't want wood. Okay, we don't want wood. We want plant cloth. We want yarn. And wool. Do we have wool in there? Silk, that was it. Plant cloth, silk, and yarn. Excellent. And I'm going to need to go and change the settings on this one as well. Trousers. Can't remember what that was. Gloves. No, trousers, gloves. Shit. Headwear. Trousers, gloves, headwear. And this one was shoes. Okay, Jesus Christ. Oh, that was harder than I thought it was going to be. So we want to forbid metal, stone, clay, gems, and then of the other materials we want to forbid them all and only allow plant cloth, silk, and yarn. There we go, that's better. Did I do that on this one? Probably best to check just in case, isn't it? Didn't do it on there. Good work, well done. Silk, plant cloth, yarn. Bosh, there we go. Good, so where were we? Putting in an order for trousers, gloves, hoods, and shoes. Nice. So over here. So add a task. Cloth for now. Shoes. Plus shoe. Go. Repeat that. Alt W. Shift A. Any material. Bang. Done. And then over here, actually, any cloth. Does that count silk, yarn, and wool all the same? Have I just been doing unnecessary labour? I bet I fucking have, haven't I? Oh well, let's put some sock stockpiles in. How about that? Let's go over here. There we go. Nice sock stockpile, fresh and ready to be designated properly. Click, click. There we go. Oh, hang on. Disable the animals and enable finished goods, and then forbid. Oh, okay. So we can't determine in stockpiles if it's shoes or socks. Interesting. That's okay though. That's not too bad. We'll live with that. It'll be fine. Everybody calm down. Remain sensible. Don't lose your minds. Everything's going to be tickety-boo. Hunky-dory. Absolutely bloody lovely. Okay, so surely we need vests and stuff like that. Clothes. Upper clothes, not just trousers. We need more. More. So come over here. I would say... Is there such a thing as torso wear? Oh, hang on. Okay. S, there we go. Deny. Enable. Forbid. Plant cloth. Silk, there we go. Yarn, excellent. And then the type. Wait a minute. Is there more stuff here? Oh, the footwear, headwear, handwear. Is it all under armour? It is under armour, isn't it? That's the thing. As long as it's only cloth armour, it will be fine. Good stuff. And in that case, then we make... Add, for now, cloth, that'll be fine. Shirts, do we just go with shirts? That should be good. Everyone gets a shirt, everybody gets gloves, everybody gets shoes and socks. Did I even put the sock order in? I'm not sure I did. Just the shirt order though, that'll do. Repeat, Alt-W, Shift-A, any cloth? Fuck it, it's too late now, I've done it. Is the sock order in here? It's not. Is the sock order in here? It's not. The sock order can go in here. Sock. Repeat. Alt-W. Shift-A. Any material. Bang. Done. Good. So, have I missed anything in chat here? Ralph's asking if Canadian corn dogs naked or clothed. Naked, he says. An asbestos burn, a bomb. Oh my goodness, that sounds terrible. Sounds dangerous. Hello, Darren Sullivan, and thank you for pointing out that it was a hood. Much appreciated. And thank you very much, Rando. Much appreciated. So where were we? I was away with the fairies for a second there. There you go. Sock orders in. Fantastic. So, is that a full set of clothes I've ordered up there from our clothes makers? Have I set them on a sensible task? It looks like they're starting to work on it. That's a good thing. Do we need to get our loom going, making more cloth? Doesn't look like we have a whole heap of stuff here. Then again, is that really a huge problem? We might be able to keep up with the pigtails. We'll see. We'll see how it runs out. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. We'll just deal with it when we get there. Let's have a little look down here. What have we got? They dug out more of that stuff? No, not yet. Strangely, the dwarves have yet to actually dig any of this crap out. I'm going to make it priority 1, see if that changes their tune. Go over here, that's it. All this across here. Bang. Anyone going to pick that up as a pertinent task for the day? No? Interesting. I'm not sure. Oh no, here we go. They're picking it up. I don't know why priority 4 wasn't high enough. Maybe there's some unreachable priority digging. Oh, there isn't there. There's this down here. Let's get rid of that for now. They can't dig it. We may as well take the confusion away. Get this Filling this room with water is going to be the hardest part. I think one of the things we could do is just put a bridge here so we can close this off. It makes sense when I think about it. BG. Excuse me. Don't want a retracting bridge. I would like a bridge that raises. There we go. Let's go across like that. There we go. Is that good? No? There we go. What's this? Oh, it's my mouse, duh. Okay, so we'll pop that in there. Lovely. And we'll make it out of obsidian blocks, maybe. Sounds good. No, gabbro blocks. Nice and convenient. There we go. Get that popped in. Then we'll hook up to a lever so we can keep it open or closed from the room above. And then it should be easier to fill this room should we need to. We do need to at some point. We'll get there, don't worry. Stop panicking, everyone. Does it matter if it opens this way or that way? And why is it being built upright? Oh, because I only made it one wide. That's why. Duh. Duh. What an idiot. Nobody actually seems to be coming to do that digging, despite me saying that they were. It's been designated to somebody and they're like, whatever. It seems fairly difficult to get to as well. Oh, these are channeling orders. Let's get rid of those straight away. Okay, there we go. Hopefully someone will come down and fix this out nicely. Just dig all across here, then we can start expanding this area. You know what? Let's get rid of that first. Well, once we've got the idea of where we need to close off for a flood, then we'll start thinking about building walls and shit. For now, just let it go. Let the miners dig out a nice control space. It'll be good. In fact, let's also dig out over here. There we go. That seems sensible. In this, I am drinking chamomile tea. However, in this one, cherry brandy and lemonade. Just because, why not? If I'm honest, I bought the cherry brandy because I enjoyed the apricot brandy that was left over from Christmas, and I thought I'd give the cherry one a go. Turns out it's not so nice. It tastes like medicine. So I'm just trying to get through it, and so I can get something I actually like drinking. Should be good. Ooh. It's not too bad. Put a bit of lemonade in it, it's sweet enough. But the apricot brandy was absolutely lovely. That was really nice. You could drink that neat. Oh, hang on a minute. If I keep digging down here, they're going to start cancelling, aren't they? Ugh. Oh, bloody hell. Come on. What is this? Yep. Alright. We know you've cancelled because you detected warm stone, but that's really not what I care about. What I genuinely care about is you making larger spaces which I can channel out. And possibly fill with water. That would be nice too. I'll dig this whole, wall out as well. Sod it. Let's just go ham. Go crazy. Go wild. Let's whip out our willies and do the willy whipped out dance. Okay. I feel like I may have gone a bit weird there. Okay, so go down. That basically is going to cover all of the adamantine from above going downward that way. Be nice to get a bit further out that way, but realistically, it's not on the cards. You can't channel into this area. You can dig that out, but that's about as far as we can go. Actually, we can also dig it. Why not just also dig this crap out? Go on. Gosh. Let them dig it out, and then we'll unpause every time they hit a hotspot. We'll see how long it takes. It shouldn't be too bad. It shouldn't be too bad. They're taking their sweet time. There we go. There's unpause again. Let somebody else charge down. Did they just go down the steps into the lower areas? What could they possibly be digging out down here? Nothing yet. Oh well. Looks like our miners have toddled off. I find that most cherry drinks taste artificial. Yes, yeah. Well, the problem with this one was it tasted like when you eat too many cherries. You know, there's that cherries are lovely. Eat. And then after a little while, you get that sort of tingly sensation in your mouth, and you're like, oh, I've passed the cherry threshold. I should have stopped eating these a minute ago. Damn, now I'm going to have that horrible sensation in my mouth for the rest of the evening. Ugh. Still, you know, you run the risk. You know you run the risk when you put your hand into a bowl full of cherries. Frozen cherries in a glass of milk. Sal, what is this decadence? Do you also like to be carried around your house in a little sofa being hauled by people? Do you like to have peeled grapes dropped into your mouth from above by attendant people with big fans made out of leaves? Wow. It's practically Roman levels of decadence there. But I like it. Sounds like a good idea. A good way to keep a nice drink tasty. Cherry milkshakes are quite good. I do like a cherry milkshake. It wouldn't be a bad life, I don't think. Maybe there'd be a bit of guilt at the very end. Just a touch, just a shade. A teeny weeny bit of guilt, but I don't think it would last very long. I think you'd be generally happy. I would. People say that a good way to keep wine chilled is to put frozen grapes in it, which kind of makes sense. Instead of ice cubes, freeze grapes, pop them in, bosh, there you go. It doesn't dilute the wine. Then again, it kind of does, doesn't it? It dilutes it with unmade wine, unfinished wine. My mum puts frozen fruit in the glass if she drinks vodka. That's what gave me the idea. It's a very good idea, actually. Smart move. Frozen fruit, pretty good way to cool drinks. A frozen lemon slice would work quite well in a lot of things. A frozen pineapple ring, less so. Difficult to fit in a glass for a start. You've got to be drinking a pretty substantial drink if you're trying to put a pineapple ring in the cup. Maybe as an adornment over the edge, that would work. But, you know, sitting at the bottom in a whole ring. Sure, pineapple chunks could work. I keep missing when they're pausing. I should be noticing because it's like all the time. Come on, diggy. There we go. Keep digging, lads. Get that diggy dug out. Our evil overlord. That's it, she's in charge now. Ever since I modded her, that put her in charge of chat. It's a horrible burden. I shouldn't have done it. I should have been more polite, but, you know. she pointed out something, and I assumed she was pointing out something for reals. So, why not? Why not, right? Come on, dig it out. Dig it out. Get this stuff dug out. That's what we want to see. Why have we only got one miner coming down here, I wonder? Surely we should have a fairly substantial cohort of miners. This is a dwarven fortress after all, not some fucking piss-addled elven nonsense. Why would we only have one miner? Surely more than one boy. Oh, no, actually we've got 3 people right now ready to come down and wield a pick for us. It's just me being silly. Just me looking at the wrong part of the screen. That's what was going on. There we go. Keep digging, boys. Da 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 da. Diggy da 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 da. You must dig my hole. Da 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 da. Oh dear, can you get a copyright strike? Bad news. Oh, what's this? Pause? No, thank you. Carry on. Oh, pineapple on pizza. See, I'm not a problem. I've not got a problem with pineapple on pizza. I don't think I'd even try banana on pizza. But having said that, on a crepe? On a crepe, perhaps? Banana? Nice. Love it. But on a pizza, I don't think I'd give it a go. And again, I'm not going to give anyone shit for it. I'm not going to call people out for having banana on pizza. That would be just unnecessary. Unnecessary. We're trying to tempt you, Righteous. We've all had a meeting on the Discord. We're in a secret special room that you weren't in. And we're like, gotta make you eat pizzas. Make him eat pizzas. That's not true. Just in case you're suffering from a nascent case of schizophrenia and took that to be a factual statement. It's not. We weren't. Don't worry. Don't panic. Everything's fine. Well, I mean, I can't say that for sure. I don't know everything's fine. You may well be in an absolute fucking state and in parlous trouble. But regarding this stream, you're fine. There's no harm coming from this. Well, maybe there is, I don't know. Maybe you're like that Son of Sam serial killer, and you're interpreting my streams to give you instructions to perform serial killings, which I would say now, very clearly, very plainly, please don't do that. Please don't extract instructions for serial killing sprees from my material. That would be terrible. And it would make you a terrible person. Controversial, I know, but hey. If somebody said that plantain went nice on pizza, I'd find it feasible, interesting. I've never really had plantain on... Well, I've never really had plantain, to be honest. Savoury sort of banana, isn't it? Nutella on pizza is a thing in Italy. Those crazy dogs. Those madmen. Those lunatics. Nutella on a pizza? Still, again, why not? I suppose you could have like a non-savoury pizza, right? You can have sweet pizzas. Seems odd at first, but that kind of makes sense. Kind of could make sense. I mean, I put chocolate spread on toast, so that's not craziness. Not too bad. Come on, Diana. Leave poor Boner alone. Leave poor Boner alone. That doesn't sound right. It sounds like something out of a nursery rhyme. He doesn't need to be tempted into making a pizza any stronger. It's fine. Just dough and Nutella. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. I mean, those little... it wouldn't seem that weird to dip a pizza crust style thing into a bit of, like, Nutella. Oh, yeah, you couldn't have pizza with, like... maybe you could have cheese and certain... Cheese goes with some stuff that isn't savoury. I've definitely been convinced of the viability of cheeses and sweet stuff in the past. So you could have a cheesy sweet pizza. Might be a bit much. But I don't think you could have a tomato-y sweet pizza too easily. I wouldn't want tomato sauce on a sweet pizza. I mean, maybe it could be made to work, but I don't feel like... I mean, I'm struggling to think of any tomato-based sweet dish. They may be technically fruit, but... not that kind of fruit. Oh, shit, we're out again. The digging's coming along a little bit quicker than I anticipated, though. I thought they'd take much, much longer to do all this, but they're getting it done. They're getting it done. Oh, that's it. Carry on digging. Carry on digging. There we go. Keep digging it out. You can do it. And then once that's all dug out, we need to channel it as well. Oh my god, so much work to do. But it's fine, it's fine. An animal has grown to become a what? A bug bat? That's not something I needed to know. I don't need to know about the bug bat activity in my fortress. That can remain quiet and secret. It's all good, don't worry. Keep it from me. Hide the facts from me. Please hide the facts from me. Oh, more digging has stopped. It's alright, we'll get there, don't worry. It's these finickety bits around the magma that are going to be the most pawsy. They're going to be a right pain in the poo pipe, let me tell you. Come on, keep channeling. Still a couple of bits here that need channeling out as well. There we go. And I think... yeah, we should do pretty well channeling out above there. That shouldn't be too bad. Oh, it's paused. Okay, unpause again. Let them get on with that. We wanted to make some more stairs going down into the area that we're going to be flooding, though. These stairs here are not going to be adequate for the next levels down, are they? Still, we're going to be solidifying this, aren't we? Should be fine. It should be fine. Everybody stop panicking. Everybody relax. Everybody calm yourself down. Relax you tits, as they say in my imagination. Any channeling to be done here? No channeling. Well, I haven't even got channeling selected, so how would I know? There we go. Priority 2 channeling. Priority 3 channeling. There we go. Priority 4 channeling. And then priority 5 channeling. Priority 6 channeling. Good. Good. Excuse my hiccups. Making some awful mouse noises. Mouse? Mouth. Keep the holy pizza free of fruit. I don't know. I'm easy. Question mark. What in the name of fucky muck has happened here? Oh shit, we've channeled into the lower zone. That's not what we wanted to happen, is it? That is in no way even similar to what we wanted to happen. Oh, fuckaroo. What a dong battalion. What a dingleberry. What a twat racket. Mind you, it's solidifying this whole floor down here, isn't it? So there is that. We better get that lever pulled, haven't we? Shit. Is it this one? Fuck. It's not that one, it's that one. Add, pull, now. There we go. Someone get down here, pull that lever if you wouldn't mind. Solidify some of that magma. I know, Tidy, right? Facepalm time. Should have seen that coming. Should have been more careful. Still, maybe, just maybe, it opens things up to a slightly easier mine out, right? Because now we can reflood that whole area with water and everything will be fine. Yes? Question mark? Should probably forbid some of the area down here, right? Oh, it's hard to say. Is this person going to actually pull the lever, or are they just having a little sightseeing tour around the levers? Okay, feels weird, but if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Fine. Fine. Oh.
The Etin Stobsar Oxnaboru Akegza has come. A giant humanoid monster with 2 heads.
Oh, maybe it can clash with the siege, and we'll have a bit of fun. Oh, it already is, look. Bosh. It's dinging stuff up left, right and centre. Let's have a little follow of the Etin. Let's have a little follow of the Etin. Is it even here? Why am I looking at dead and missing? That's what I want. There we go. Follow the Etin, see what it does. Anything interesting? It seems to be bashing its way fairly successfully through the undead siege. And again, it seems to have slowed somewhat. It's killed a few, but now it's static. What's going on? Oh, still moving. Still moving. Let's have a look at the combat reports. Shattering a lot of bones. That's good. Tearing skull tendons. Silver spears lodging in it. Yeah, not ideal. Not ideal. It's difficult to interpret this. It's all very grey. Normally the blue jumps out and tells you what's good and what's bad, but I suppose Dwarf Fortress doesn't really know who I want to win this. Ideally the Etin. A single creature's probably going to be easier to deal with than a horde. Well, I think they've got it surrounded. This could be curtains for the Etin. And the Etin is dead. That's a shame. Still, it was a nice little diversion, wasn't it? A nice little thing to think about as the fortress flooded with magma. But apparently not. Oh, apparently it's all very stable. Just comes up to level 7 and then bish bash bosh. Stops. It's good. It's nice. How you want it, really. You don't want that level going up. No, siege is still on, Sal. Siege is still on. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Oh. Okay. Here we go. Ideally, we don't want this to flood, though, totally, do we? So, let's pull that lever again. Go up a floor. Add, pull now. Hopefully that will mean it gets pulled relatively quickly. And we only end up with all this turning into adamantine. Rather than the whole room filling up with water, which would be a big old pain in the poo. Someone pull the lever, please. Somebody pull the lever, please. It needs to close relatively rapidly. Thank you. Is that pulled? Yes, it was pulled. Okay. Okay, we're doing pretty well. I don't think we're going to actually deal with all of the magma over here, but I mean, that's pretty sweet, right? That's given us a fairly decent downward trajectory in the future. And as we channel out more and put more water on, it's going to be good. This will all evaporate under its own shallowness, so to speak, so that's good. Let that work out nicely. Could probably fling that switch just one more time, couldn't we? Dig out a little bit here, get it a bit deeper. Might be worth it. Oh, no, I don't want to know when it's accessible to the wagon, thank you. Let's dig out these. There we go. Channel out below them as well. Get that all sorted. Is that priority 1? Of course it wasn't. Priority 6. That's how things work here. That's how we roll. Okay, keep digging, everybody. Get down there. I know we've still got 3 or so exposed magma squares, but that's fine. That's fine. Everything will be just dandy. Don't worry about it. Definitely no reason to panic. I feel like maybe if we take off the constructed floors for a bit, we'll be able to solidify this magma too, but the adamantine seems to go away from that direction. Obviously, I could be very wrong. I could be speaking gibberish, talking idiotic nonsense, but we'll see. We'll soon see. I want to be careful not to channel out a lot of this adamantine from above, because I appear to have destroyed quite a bit of it. If the mined adamantine gets caught in a square that turns into obsidian, then that's trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Oh, hello. Apparently it only needs the faintest bit of water coming from this to turn it into a obsidian square. Huh. Intriguing. I didn't intend to flood it, Ravlin. That wasn't my intention. It just happened accidentally. And we've only flooded a teeny weeny bit of the fortress. And in the end, it's turned out alright. So it doesn't really matter. And in the end, it didn't even matter. Excuse me. I'm losing my mind. What time is it? It's 3:10. That would probably have something to do with why I'm feeling a bit flaky. Right? That would probably make sense. That would explain a lot of nonsense that's been coming out of my mouth. Not earlier on though, sadly. Only the nonsense pouring out now. Here we go, miners getting down here. Things are looking pretty good, I say. I thought it might be a bit of a trouble having that magma flood in. I was worried it would result in sort of levels rising throughout the fortress, but no. No, it just flooded up to level 7 and then sat there. It was good. Very nice. And now we've got a big old block of obsidian we can just channel through. Although I'm not going to. I'm going to channel out bits of floor over here first and flood them too. 6s and 5s in here should be okay, right? Well, we cleared out the... Wow, we cleared out the whole well. That's okay. It's okay. I'm actually pretty pleased. Although we've got some water trapped down here on the lower levels, that's not too bad. We've kind of reset the digging area a bit. Yeah, it's good. I'm happy with it. I am happy with it. We should start thinking about who I'm raiding after the stream. Does anybody have any suggestions? Anybody know who's out and about, available, streaming Dwarf Fortress currently? Shall I take a peek? Let's have a look. I've left my phone in the other room on charge, so I can't really find anything else. Holy shit, Harry's still streaming. That can't be right. Fucking 3 in the morning. Mad lad. He's playing Minecraft though, so I don't think we can sensibly raid him. That would make no sense whatsoever, would it? What does that say over there? Magma never travels uphill, no matter how high the source. It'll only ever go downhill or along a flat surface. Ah, okay, fair enough. So we've got Ben of Milam, 0x Diamond again, and Righteous Hero, all streaming. And then, of course, me as well, currently streaming. What do we reckon? Anyone got a preference out of those 3 presented? We've seen 0x Diamond before. He's the guy with the satellite internet. We haven't seen Ben of Milan before. He's currently wearing a hat. And we've got Righteous Hero as well, who is not wearing a hat. Very exciting. Ben of Milam had a nice cap. We can go and see him. He seems to have quite a nice little Dwarf Fortress themed border as well. Very nice. Okay, we'll raid him after the stream. It won't be too long now, so don't panic, everybody. You'll get your raids in. You'll get your raids in, don't worry. Is this all going to disappear before I finish? You know what? That can disappear at the beginning of next session. It'll be fine. Anyway, those of you watching on YouTube, thank you very much for doing so. It's been a pleasure, but for now, I'm saving the fortress and waiting till next time, which is Sunday? It's Sunday, isn't it? Yeah, it's Sunday, the next stream. I'll see you later. Not that you're going to be watching it, YouTube. This will be published months down the line.